Nivea. Get the heal over here.
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Well, hello to you. Steven.
Make room, everyone! Step back! Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him?
No?
Demons, Prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
Canabris. The city of glory, but not one of the spotless virtue. Until the First Mendarian Crusade, it was a small town perched atop a bluff overlooking the West Selene River. During the final dark days of Sarkoris, hysterical refugees splashed across the river and sought safety behind the walls of Canabris. At first, these refugees were allowed in unquestionably. However, a little demon named Minago entered Canabris magically disguised as a refugee. Once inside the town's walls, she revealed her true form and slaughtered dozens of citizens before vanishing in a cloud of greasy black smoke. After the Red Morning Massacre, as it was called, Canabris refused entrance to any except those who could demonstrate direst need. Individuals who fell under suspicion were turned away or executed on the spot. Canabris became known as a safe but suspicious city. By the time of the Second Crusade, the leaders of Canabris agreed to house one of the wardstones to guard against the demonic hordes pouring from the world wardstones. This act assured Canabris' role as a strategically vital city, key to the defense of Mendo. Demons from the abyss.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
I do start with my animal companion. Is that my dog? Hey, I thought I'd get him later on.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
Wait, this is me. Oh, this is me. Oh. Magic envelops you, but your pain lessens only slightly. Who's the Iomade? The Inheritor, the Light of the Sword, Lady of Valor. The Goddess of Righteous Valor, Justice and Honor. Put your teeth inside. I won't give up that easily.
You will have water as soon as we heal your wounds. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there! Yes, you! Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev!
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Be quick about it before it's too late! Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
Oh, this might be important. I don't remember. I'm new.
That's the first I've heard of that name. Who are you then? What's your business in the city?
My dear Prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
Let's move my character where I am. Don't know, try up there?
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Oh, cheers, lady. Are you really a dragon? Thank you for helping me.
I accept your thanks, but my work is not yet done.
Are you really a dragon?
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust. Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
Oh my god, an actual dragon! She's a dragon! Oh my god, that's so cool. Who are you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
Silver dragon. No golden dragons? The golden and silver dragons are like nicer, I think? Not sure. That's in other games. I don't know about this game. What happened to me?
I do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Negative levels, I'm level 1 again. Starting life all over, no. Can I go?
Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return.
Oh no. Thank you, dragon lady.
But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canabris. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Thank you, Terendelev. Canabris is a city close in the border between two worlds. People in the world room. Oh yeah. Right mouse button on the spot where you want to move your character and it will start. Basically, oh wait, that's pretty good. Put the camera the dog up.
The road awaits.
Listen. What? I can get on dog? What?
The smell eludes me.
Has to be at least one size bigger than
I'm gone.
Let's fun going crazy. Summon. Dog up already. 0. Unlike normal animals of its kind, an animal companion's hit dice, ability skills, and feats advance as a druid advances in I'm a sorcerer, but druidic sorcerer, I guess. Companion aggressor. Bully. What? Aggressors. Class skills are all the same. Maybe a different. Power attack. What? Your pets have like classes? When you hit chance. Oh my god. Not early on. Early on you can hardly hit the enemies. Bully, trip, yeah. Bigger than others of its kind, a bully is used to winning fights and displays of dominance. Trip is insane. Trip +2 tripping and +2 to resisting. If target has more than 2 legs, it's more difficult to knock them over. 2 more +2 to the difficulty. Each additional leg it has. Additional leg. Rush. Did not realize you can get Bullying Thrill. At level 9, whenever a bully succeeds at a bull rush, or a trip, after fully resolving after the trip it gains +2 bonus on its attack and damage rolls. Oh. Ooh. You have light armor for your light barding for your oh my god. Put armor on them. Damage reduction. Thank you then. Medium barding. Oh my god, there are classes for your pets. This is insane. Ah. I changed my pet now. Artful Acrobat. The Daredevil gains a competence bonus on mobility checks. Mobility, combat mobility. +4 dodge bonus to armor. 2 attacks of opportunity. Devil May Care. Daredevil can't be flanked. Death Touch, negative energy affinity. Oh, it's like an undead. 1 foot in the grave. An undead companion. +4 bonus fortitude save. Fast movement. He's wearing no armor and carrying a light load. Fast again. Force attack. Wrecker. Sunder armor. Gives the character an ability to perform the Sunder armor combat maneuver. Sunder armor do. Keeps you dislodge an armor worn by your opponent. Trip 1, bully. Get more to attack. Plus 2 to attack and damage rolls after a successful trip. 9. You could do devotion. Plus 4 resisting will saves, mind spells. Don't have that one. I do back quest on him if I clicked him anyway. Moved evasion. Dog? What is this thing? That provoking attacks of opportunity. Attacks of opportunity. The object coming to jump. Jump. Exceptional mobility. Fury's Fall. Use strength and agility to send foes crashing to the ground. Making a trip attack, add your dexterity bonus to your calculation of success volume. Which dexterity does he have? Strength. Got a bully. Combat reflexes was pretty good. Enemies just running by you. Extra attacks of opportunity per round equal to your dexterity bonus. She's like Paladin. Armor. Oh my god. Increase the successfulness of trip though. Might be a little bit, but it's something. Combat reflexes as well, it's pretty good. fully Hellstone. Successful missile trip, I think, yeah, it's already there. Die Hard, not very good for pet. Like, time to move it. Steady go straight. You do dexterity for your stripping. Give him the sword in his mouth. Greater trip. Combat expertise, kinetic warrior, intelligence. Value 2. 13. Sometimes they're like recommended. I don't get the recommended system. Improved cleaving finish. Improved 2-weapon fighting on your pet is recommended. That recommended thing has always been weird. Fix. There we go, I think up already, we started. Yeah, look at that for now. Improve the successfulness of his trick ability. We can search. Trip. Hammerling bully. Normal creatures do not provoke attacks of opportunity from being tripped. They change it. Trip was bull. Trip was OP. Still, knocking down the enemy is good. Dog. Oh my god, I didn't think of a name for my pet. He's got his own birthday. You've got a birthday for your pet. Dog. Dexterity bonuses +3. Awesome. Save. Inspire Rage. This ability allows the character to accept the effects of Inspire Rage.
Let us bide our time.
Select all characters using finding. Go.
Follow my steps.
String to Canabris. Let's string to Canabris. To Her Majesty's help. See you. 3 happy faces. Try just an infected object. Bullseye. Put a dart at the target.
We should prepare.
City Day. Familiar. Grubby peasants and their grubby diversions. Why did I even bother coming? City has stood strong for another year. May it stand for 100 more. August Worm. Yes, yes, happy City Day. And now, step away please. I do not wish for August Worm to be seen next to you.
Let's head out.
Stand for another 100 years. Jinxed him. City Day, good people, spare a coin for a hungry belly. Ember. Stranger. Talk to him. Mass. Oh, yeah. Ah. Bam, right in the jaw. Yeah. What the? Running like bleeding.
Poor imposter. Your city will fall to me. Your followers will feed my hunger.
Locusts, leave my city!
Let the feast begin.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If flee is your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
By these, the sky, larger than an elephant, is towering sextile nightmare, wields a scythe made of bone. His wings are swarms of biting flies, and his inhuman eyes glitter with cruel intelligence. The sky, demon lord of chasms, infestations, and locusts, is believed by many scholars to be the usher of the apocalypse. He carved his realm from the raw might of the abyss using the great scythe carver, a weapon he crafted from the remains of the strange creature his father has used. A weapon he crafted from the remains of a creature his father mated with tens of thousands of years ago. The Skari and his cult long plagued the northern nation of Sarkoris, where his cultists were eventually driven into the lake of mists and veils by Erodek. Yet upon Aradin's death, the Skari's influence on Galarian ripened and burst, transforming Sarkoris into the demons of the world. There's a demon fighting this child. What's the situation in the city?
Who knows? Everything's on fire, crashing down around our ears. The place is crawling with demons. Looks like a whole army attacked the city. We're sitting ducks!
Who is Discari?
You must have got a good drubbing round the head, brother. Discari's a demon lord, the most fearsome enemy of all Crusaders and all living things, come to think of it.
Demon lords, the most powerful of the demons, are unique demigods ruled with the abyss. With their own individual powers and abilities, these demon lords are known throughout the multiverse, and many cults worshipping them exist on the material plane. The total number of demon lords is beyond knowing. If we count as powerful demons who rule the various layers of the abyss, some are more widely known and worshipped. The most ubiquitous demon lord, and the only one to obtain full godhood, is the Mashtra, the mother of monsters. I think it's not going to end well. Seen somewhere before.
Yeah, you have. You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed. I see they patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
Come on, we're fighting. We're fighting.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even.
Yeah.
Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
Good idea.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts. Behold, Iolade. Behold the death I saw.
Fighting's more interesting. Devoured by darkness.
The
Find
silver
other survivors.
dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
Dog! Doggy here, yay!
Let us be careful.
Be careful! Sure. What's this baby?
Tread
you?
lightly.
Holy mother of...
A small woman with messy brown hair winces in pain, uttering a stream of curses through clenched teeth. She's pinned to the ground by a couple of weighty boulders. Nevia.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel him all right. When say no to a little less feeling in him. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
Sila. Knowledge of the world, 0. Athletics, 0. Diplomacy. Evil. Do I have any chance of doing these DC 12? Hold on, we're going to get you out of there. Failed. So Celia had to remove Innevia from beneath the rubble alone. Because of this, she became fatigued and incurred a temporary penalty to some of her abilities. You have to work hard to get the wounded woman out from under the rubble. At last, the knight stops to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her brow.
Ah, damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Innevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Well, I'm Sela. Paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now.
Paladin Iomade.
I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabras has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Wardstones are a chain of powerful artifacts keeping the world rune's expansion at bay. The first and greatest in the chain was erected in the city of Canabras by the hand of the inheritor himself, a golden-winged angel sent by the goddess Imade.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabras will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
My name is Neil. You say that to everyone and say Neil. Came here to fight the abyss.
A fellow Crusader! Welcome, brother. This is great.
Fight demons.
I would have been happy to have any companion in this, but it's nice to be stuck down here with somebody who's my kind of crazy.
Hell yeah.
It's a good thing you've still got your faith. Because right now, to be totally honest, faith's probably the only thing we do have. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware!
Don't forget dog.
Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Buddy. Yeah. He's just going with us there. Okay.
Rely on
Paladin
me.
then. You'll be the tank. Wearing heavy armor. AC 21.
No reason to pause.
Fight defensively. Who are you? Lawful good. A knight errant. It's unusual to find so much cheer in a person with such a dark past, and strange to see a former thief. A former thief and a street urchin wearing the shining armor of Iomede's Paladin. This young woman has forged her faith from the pain of her losses and her thirst for justice and redemption. She has managed to preserve her compassion and kindness underneath her steel armor. Will this become Sela's weakness, leading her to ultimate ruin? Fatigued right now, might have been. Great. Great. Paladin. Drop a Q. If you're gonna be the Paladin, can you do cleric healing abilities in? Will you be the healer? You know. What's the one say?
I'm gone.
Look, Holland, put all the confiscated weapons in his chest. Take a look. Maybe your things are in here. Ooh, the interface is a bit different. Torch, click of resistance. Yeah. I'll leave the tutorials on and finish to get through them. Might be something new. Put on you. Oh wow. Dog. Oh my god, you can wear glue. What's she got? Long sword, 1 to 8. Tiger got a long sword as well. Sword and shield, is she? Paladin, heavy armor. Heavy armor? Heavy armor. Got a bow. 1 to 6. Good stats. 7 dexterity. Can't use Maya. Can't use that. Requires martial proficiency. Okay. Oh shit! No! Sword. Shield.
Thanks, but no thanks.
What? Oh wait, there's 4 different things you can. Oh yeah, cool. And you can like. Yeah. Like crossbow.
Follow my steps.
Together we stand.
Smite evil. Charisma. What's the main stat? Strength. Charisma, isn't it? Paladins should be charisma. 15. So she gains extra attack, hit chance, damage, and armor against the smited enemy.
I will help where I can.
What the hell is this? Render left scale. Sort of like a defeat Pathfinder. Restoration as well. Wait, there's scales all over then.
Who's there?
Camellia, the final power of this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust and dirt. However, she holds herself with such high dignity that you would be forgiven for thinking you were at a high society party, and not in the dank catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip her rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at a moment's notice, and at her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's an animal or human.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Camellia.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Not many could withstand a strike from a demon lord, not even Terendelev.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Discari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
So not working?
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
What happened to this poor man? Who is he?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
Why do you say that so... calmly?
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
Tell me more about yourself.
Who am I? Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it? You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic.
She touches the polished snake skull amulet that hangs around her neck. She sounds suspicious. Whatever, it's more interesting if you just join my party and betray us. Yeah. Would you join us?
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
Who knows? Someone kill this man. No. We need to keep moving. There must be a way back to the surface somewhere around here.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
My companion Camellia has the ability to cure light wounds. Yeah.
I heed the voice of the
Wait,
spirits.
she's following the other lady, but she's like not fighting.
Let's head out.
Ah, okay. Cold Iron Masterwork Dagger.
Open your heart to me.
Spirit Hunter. Have a burning torch. Shaman. Most shamans seek spirits to learn from. Spirit hunters pursue them to eliminate. Some of these loners are on a quest to rid the world of evil spirits and restless ghosts. Others fight spirits to gain more power, and some join the wars spirits wage among themselves. No matter how mysterious and inscrutable for a mortal's mind these could be, spirit hunters learn to enchant their weapons, so it could harm the incorporeal enemies as easily as mortal flesh. Camellia. Blue blood. Camellia has both youth and talent in her favour. She tirelessly fights demons and cultists alike, but prefers to keep her distance from her fellow warriors. It's hard to tell if this is the arrogance inherent to some people of noble birth, or if she has another reason for keeping her companions at arm's length. Yeah, she's suspicious, that's for sure. Rapier, what's her stats? Dexterity and wisdom. Shaman's spells. Okay. Cure light wounds. Wearing buckler, yeah. Just want the armor. Spirit weapon enchantment. First level Spirit Hunter can, as a swift action, grant +1 bonus enhancement to a weapon for a minute. Can be added to the weapon stats and they stack with existing weapon enhancements to a maximum of +5 damage. Ghost touch. Flaming frost. High levels. To 8 damage +1 per caster level. Formation Knight. Yeah, it's alright. Centipedes. type of experience to start up with in this game.
I'll cut you wide open!
Tank. Hold position. Guys, summoning monsters down. Wait, oh, she's just jumping actually, but
The spirits demand your blood!
someone disappears like instant. That's pretty fun. To level that up. Another scale. Sorts life a deceased party member. They have negative levels. Oh my god.
Our duty calls.
You are today's sacrifice!
AI enabled? Not, don't seem to be going after the enemy.
Let us be careful.
Be
careful, everyone. No contest.
Go for their hearts!
Oh shit, spitting one.
This will leave a bruise.
The heals already. I'm playing potions. Here we go. If I'd been in the game's gonna be cool.
Tread lightly.
Hey, 2 healing potions. Grave Lucky Braces. +1 bonus to AC.
We will win this war.
Yep. Of course we will. Unstacking bonuses. Ah, cool. It tells you now. Banded mail. Ah, okay. 21 armor. 21 armor. Oh, she's got Potion Shield of Faith. Oh, but
A bright future awaits us.
I'll watch your back. You can trust me.
There's one healing potion.
No reason to pause.
Oh, I get a few spells as well. Mage armor. What's quick save? If it's just normal, I don't wanna. Turn-based mode. 5 foot. On turn-based mode. Huh. Yeah, it's just F5 and quick load F8, yeah.
We are the light. They are the darkness. The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh god.
Yes.
I'll cut you wide open.
I'm all right.
Let's summon him. Pain tongue, this is a cooking ingredient.
I'm gone.
Oh god. Oh god. She's going out there by. What is she doing? Can't control her, she's just going. Wait. She actually do anything?
Everyone counts on me.
Kill it. Do I get XP? She like basically immortal, huh?
Rely on me.
Pushing good. My something does. Just let her kill them. Do I get XP? That's that feels like cheating. Plan. Hello?
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
Struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize that you've never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist, who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man. Like half tiefling, half centaur, half...
Windwalk!
Windwag, the man notices you and freezes. The curling horn protruding from his head casts a malevolent shadow on the cave wall. What the hell are these?
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The woman looks just as strange as a companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal the lethal grace of a wild predator.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait, They might know what's going on up there.
Demons are laying waste to Canabras.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
Where were we? If things are as bad as you say, then we will have to worry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
The maze?
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabras. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
What is this place?
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
In vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
What are you doing here?
That's none of your
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground Crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame, and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
Heaven is inconceivably large. Recognize the good intentions of these Zatas of Elysium, but view them as misguided children. Similarly, they oppose the lawful evil forces of hell, but credit them with intelligence and believe that they can at least be reasoned into truces and stalemates, and perhaps even redeemed. Devils of hell, the demons of the abyss.
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Maze, does this really lead to the surface?
Yes. There are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground Crusaders. that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze, and even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
Sword of Holy Flame? How did it wind up down here?
It came here with its owner. A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
1,000 gongs. Days.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Angels are a group of altruistic celestials native to all three upper planes, Nirvana, Heaven, and Elysium. They represent all the multiple interpretations of goodness. The Eldest Angels were one of the first creations of the primordial deities of good, making them one of the oldest races in the Great Beyond, and were trained as celestial guardians and servants from birth. Most serve their creators to this day. Most angels in modern times come from ascended good mortal souls, rather than direct divine creation. Sometimes these souls even retain aspects of their mortal forms.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Well.
Lan, watch your tongue.
Why are you tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground Crusaders, the children of the Crusades' finest.
Sadly, underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
Neathers?
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
You've heard of underground Crusaders before?
In Canabras, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are, and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
Interesting. Some living down here. We'll find the sword faster if we work together. I'll help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
Interactive objects aren't easy to find. Moving past such an object, every character automatically makes a perception check. Or religion.
Not this time.
Statue of an unknown knight. The technique is crude, but the figure was clearly crafted with genuine feeling.
I found, something.
The copper ring. Great. Great, Cedar. Great.
What's that there?
Oh no, you're gonna be doing that one throughout this playthrough. The room looks like an improvised museum, or perhaps some kind of temple. And you found some gems.
Follow
yeah,
my steps.
Grinding stones. Not too many more. Either help me look or stay out of my way.
Found anything?
Better keep searching.
Let's head out.
Bug found something. He barks, that's so cool.
I found something.
Let us be careful.
What the hell? Whoa! Oh, I guess we found it. Okay, I thought we had to search further to find it. Well, year 4715, 8th month, day 16. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Neil feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears. A cave chamber, this one or another one entirely. Neil's heartbeat quickens and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I sought to protect, the people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead, in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks. Clutching her slashed side, she refused to join with the traitors and pay dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. By recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Neil intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, musky scene before Neil. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, "Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true?" The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colourful robes observing the stars. A young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword. A young female paladin, a majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. "Only if you're willing, and only if you're ready. There is no going back." "Then don't waste your strength healing me," the girl whispers. "Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near." There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirping, and rustling emanates from the shadow. A sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fell to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Neil's head pounds with pain, and it is no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called Lariel who sent this vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. But Neil knows how to resist malign influence such as this, no matter its origin. The force of the attack, though originating in the vision, is terrifying, but Neil is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real, it exists only in this strange vision or memory. But the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Descari, the terrifying demon lord. In a moment as swift as thought itself. The monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they call Lariel. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old and quavering. "Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven?" A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him. He knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks, like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavenly on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Neil senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this. You will kill me, monster, this I know. But one day, someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and save and protect the innocent. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colours. Neil does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing in Neil's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet moon close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Neil sees a flaming sword in his hand, or rather its outline. Memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. Neil senses that it will return, and all he needs to do is call. Wow, glowing.
Hey! Are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
I think I saw the memories of L'Ariel, the angel who died here.
L'Ariel? That really was L'Ariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it, and now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, Wentwog, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
Whereas Angel Mythic Path reveal the light of heaven. What? Angel Mythic Path? Mythic? What? What's this? Seems I can control it.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing! Heaven has truly blessed you.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Then lead us to your chief, and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Now what is that?
I'm in my party now. Zen Archer Monk. Some monks seek to become one with another weapon entirely, like the bow. The Zen Archer takes a weapon most other monks eschew and seeks perfection in the pull of a taut bowstring, the flow of a bow's limbs, and the flight of an arrow fired true. Distorted, not broken. Lan the Mongol is a curious sight even for the distorted land of the World Wound. A descendant of the first Crusaders, a child of the caves beneath Canabris, he followed his new leader up toward the light of the foreign sky. Seems that nothing can shake his composure, but is that really true? How strong is a man's resolve built upon a self-imposed death sentence? Dexterity, use the bow. He's just a fighter. It is dexterity though. Survival of the fittest. The deadly and cunning huntress from the Mongol tribe left her home to travel to the surface with her new commander. She inhabited a harsh and brutal world where the weak inevitably became prey for the strong. So she chose to be strong. Is there anything in the world she wouldn't do in her quest for power? Or will survival always remain her primary instinct? We should exploring first. I'm an angel now. Blessed by an angel.
Tread lightly.
We'll go that way. Is there anything else around here though? Usually we do this check. You do it once.
The road awaits. I'm gone.
I crave your commands.
17 armor, 18 dexterity, some wisdom as well. What else have they got?
Are we in trouble yet?
Point blank feet. +1 on attack and damage rolls to 30 feet.
Death is life's final
Doubt
surprise.
is the heart's greatest challenge.
Surprises.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better.
Roll your attack roll twice to see the higher result. Attempt a perfect attack once per day, every 4 levels.
Follow my steps.
Really good, like a high chance of being successful.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Tabletop RPG Pathfinder. Wait, tabletop. Yeah, continuing the details anyway now. Every event is documented in the combat log screen. Oh my god.
I shall not fail.
Summon a dog in the spider's face. Just going to fight again.
Yet another obstacle.
Shit, another one. Ha ha ha. I did that. Yeah, 'cause I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah.
Forwards!
young giant spider. Oh, dog is all in caps. Oh well.
Let's head out.
There's you are. Bone chips. Ability get across.
Let us be careful.
They will break against our resolve.
Oh, there's a lot there. Right, but it's... some buffs as well.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The spirits demand your blood!
Right though. Let's just try this. What is this? Good area.
The mongrel did it. Did we find trouble? No.
Small
They
earth
did.
animals. Oh my god.
Attack!
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
I'm on the object.
Magnesium.
Oh no, I did that way on magnesium. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Let's see what's happening first. Enya is important. But I can revive them.
The mongrel did it.
No reason to pause.
Let
No
us
reason to
bide our
pause.
time.
Unless there's loads of enemies
Together,
over here.
we
You
stand.
can trust me. Well,
I'm all ears.
Everyone
breath
counts
mod.
on me.
What doing? She just runs off ahead by herself.
The road awaits.
Yet another obstacle.
Attack!
Spirit weapon chance. Okay, the plus one bonus for the weapon she's holding. Why don't you do it then?
cut you wide open!
Sorghum.
So this is how it feels.
Fine, we're fine. We get one to cure light wounds. 10 charges. Oh damn. Paladin
Rely
anything.
on me.
Cast spells, can't she? Spell book. Wait, Paladin. Could she? But as a Paladin. I can't use it. She can. I can't use it. Let's go and inflict light wounds. Need to cast these things. Touch range though. Need to use items. You can use it. There's a proficiency with it though. Use these items. Use them up. Use everything. Who would be best to use it though? I understand their classes still. You can do cure light wounds. It's like a divine magic user. She's a shaman. I don't know.
Open your heart
Doubt
to me.
is the heart's greatest challenge. Are we in trouble yet?
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Sword magic missile as well. Use items. Use items. Using everything. Okay. Everything. Fine. Straight away.
I'm gone.
Straight away in the enemy.
I found something.
Oh shit.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Chips are weak to global spiders. Attacking doggo. Nothing. Uses the one cure light wounds. trip him. Dog managed to trip the spider. Oh damn. Defense 17. Plus 7. Yeah, got a half chance of 50-50 actually of tripping spiders. Holy shit. Would have thought it'd be more difficult against a spider. Trip defense is plus 8, yeah. What? Combat maneuver defense of the spider 17. 10 plus 2 minus 1 plus 6 minus 2 plus 1 plus 8 plus 2 plus 1. 17. The way it's calculated is it's not quite just the sum, yeah. Well, I'll be sure to just let him just trip. You just do that automatically, I didn't tell him to. Oh my god, yeah, here we go. Dogs tripping millions. Masterwork greatsword.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Matricium Turinos.
Good doggy. Yeah.
Always be ready for the worst.
Wait, does mage armor
I
work
shall not
on
fail.
her? Let's try it. Save.
Our duty calls.
We will
What's
win
the
this
mage armor?
war. Yes. I will help where I can.
I'm stacking a mail armor and mage armor didn't work. Yeah, okay. It doesn't stick. Doing dog though.
I shall not fail.
Yes.
Pieces of armor and mage armor doesn't stick. But he's getting more armor from the spell though. Mage armor plus 4. It's actually got more armor than our AC than her now. Dog be the tank with mage armor. But they got 7 hit points though of themselves. Oh, it automatically does put him at the front. Interesting. Windwag glances at Lan, who's fixing his slipped bowstring and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only 2 people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you, don't show the light of heaven to Sol. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Sol is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to and find them, or whatever's left of them, without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my own life. You and your friends, you can come with me, but perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find a way out to the surface. Lan is sure that the light should be shown to the Mongols. Lan... Windwag grimaces, and a guttural husky snarl unfurls in her throat. He wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me it sounds like suicide. The worst part is that the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. I thought you considered the Mongols to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves and another to fight in the shielded maze. In the shield maze. Windwag leans closer, her pupils dilating. I've been there. I've spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought, but we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge, it's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night, and if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you, and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. Windwag looks away. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again, and it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea where they're going, all because Lan believes that the glowing sword will solve all our problems. I'll think about it. Let's go. Windwag nods. Please don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Leaving the location. Just like leave the location. Do that what?
I'm gone.
Dog's automatically at the front now, and one of the most AC. What is this? I'm liking this. Formation thing. Optimal auto formation. Nice. It's like putting the rangers at the back. Person with the most AC at the front. Wow, it's pretty good. Smart. Uplanders, they should have stayed on the surface. They've no business coming down here. Lan and Windwag are always dragging back trash from the caves. No offense. Let's pray to our ancestors to bring our children back home safe to us.
Follow my steps.
Look at that. Uplanders. First impression of the Mongol village is of a squalid dump, with the odours to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some Mongols gutting white eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of normal village life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. Chief Sol, a heavy-set aged Mongol, slowly shuffles his way toward you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance, with pronounced teeth. You hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Uplanders, End time shall upon us, indeed. Chief Sol, we found the Angel's sword. We found the one who can wield it. Lan points at you. He had a vision, and now the Angel's sword, together with the light of heaven, are somehow inside him. Gather the tribe. Anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive. We can go save them. Sol raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Ah, Lan. Always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. Sol eyes you up and down. An uplander with the light of heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on the faith. Show the light. Windwag stares at you intently, like a cat watching a bird, and shakes her head in warning. Dialogue options restricted by mythic paths. Throughout the game, you'll occasionally encounter coloured options marked as associated with a specific mythic branch, mythic path. These are dialogue branches that embody the spirit of a particular manifestation of mythic powers. In the earlier stages of the game, these options must be selected in order to gain the opportunity to set out on the corresponding mythic path. Once your mythic path is set, unique alternatives inaccessible to other mythic paths will become available to you. Someone else from the surface here. Sol points off to the side. There he is, hale and hearty and prim as a peacock, just like me. Sol laughs but quickly returns to business. Shish not good, too many outlandish. Not good, not right. What are you up to here? Are you not one of us? We're not your kind. When the time comes, we'll come to you, not you to us. I'll help you find the lost Mongols in the maze, but you can quit hoping for a magical sword to appear. Don't want to endanger these people. I'm endangering the people. I'm worried about them. No, I'm gonna keep it to myself for now. Windwag looks at a satisfied laugh. Alas, someone's talking sense. And you don't understand, it's holy light. It will scare off the monsters that dwell in the maze. Lan drops his voice. Listen, I don't personally believe in this angelic light, but Sol does. Show him, it won't cost you anything. Lan is mistaken, we didn't find the sword. Lan looks around to look at you, stunned. He clenches his fist for a moment as if planning to shake the truth out of you, but he quickly gets a handle on himself. I don't know why you're lying, no doubt you have your reasons. But I know it's a lie, and you know it, and Wendu knows it. Lan turns to Windwag. Tell him, Wendu. Windwag stares blankly back at him. I saw the light shining between the rocks, and then it went out. Lan saw what he wanted to see. Why are you doing this? Doing what? Telling the truth? I don't want the blood of gullible Mongols in my hand. And shakes his head in despair. So now instead we'll both have the blood of young Mongols on our hands. Kids waiting for help that will never come. Oh, we forgot about the kids. We got helping the kids, though. Everybody around me said that they didn't want to go anywhere or save anyone. But I didn't believe them. I always have to take things further than anybody else. Isn't that right, Chief? Fine. I see how things are. I don't need any more convincing. Pishlan. Miracles are not meant for us. We, the tribe, we wait. If you are one of us, we will wait. We're not going anywhere. Outlandish, rest now. There is a hush herd over there. You can rest there. Lan is silent, his eyes shifting from you and sullen to window. You made the right choice. It was the lesser of two evils. And now, rest so we can be at our best when we go into the maze. I promise to lead you to the surface, and I will. Those kids, though. I forgot about the kids. We're going to rescue the kids. Combat victories and other achievements. Secure character experience points. Level them up.
I'm gone.
Good luck. Doing the other choice. The heavenly flame flares to life at your unspoken command. Bright, pure, dancing with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam passing through stained glass. The Mongols abandon their tasks and stare, transfixed. The light is bright but not blinding. It is warm, but its warmth is soul deep. Sol is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face. The old man doesn't even care to wipe them away. So it's true. The angel did not forsake us. No, he came. Back from the dead he came to save our children. Lan gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent. The human half is visibly relieved, as if he wasn't sure all this time that you would support him. Wendag hisses at you like an angry cat. See these fishermen and these hunters, these husks of men and women, their blood will be on your hands. We have the blessing of angels, we will survive and help the young tribes. Idiot, you see a bright light and now you think even the maze is no match for you. Lan, you always think the worst when do. We're not on our own in this anymore, we've got allies. Well, a couple at least. But one good fighter's worth 10 bad ones. You have the right of it, Lan, but we're nethers. We're going to wait. I sent a messenger to summon all the tribes. It will take time, yes, but they will all come. They will all come for the light. Wait, Lan, wait up, Landers. Rest a while in one of our huts. Our home is your home. Lan sighs. Alright, Chief, understood. Let's hope that a few hours isn't the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took so long, I'll tell them it was your decision. Wendrag only grits her teeth in silence. Level up already? Oh my god. Okay. For level 2.
Our duty calls.
Oh yeah. Sylvan Sorcerer. Persuasion. Knowledge of magic. Didn't gain anything. Extra spell slot. I don't prepare them, do I?
We will win this war.
I know what level these up in. What should I do? What's the sound?
I crave your commands. You need me. Good.
Is that rough? It's a bug. The bully. +1 to reflex, +1 to fortitude. Perception and mobility. I don't know what to do with these people yet.
A bright future awaits us.
What can you do?
Rely on me.
I have no idea what to do. Like, are you gonna be my tank? Are you gonna be? You gonna? So she's the one with healing spells. The other lady, the Paladin, just a normal Paladin. Yeah, they didn't really have spells, do they? What do they get? Beginning at level 2, a Paladin can heal wounds, by touch. Each day she can use this ability another time to equal to half her level, plus her charisma modifier. Heal 1 to 6 hit health for every 2 levels. Standard action. You can use it to damage undead as well. Doesn't provoke attack of opportunity. Divine Grace. Paladin gains a bonus equal to her charisma bonus on all saving throws. What is that? Charisma. Aura of Courage. Paladin is immune to fear. Cool. Each ally within 10 feet of her also gains +4 to resisting fear. Doesn't work if she's unconscious or dead. Well, yeah. Mercy at 3rd level and every 3 levels thereafter. Select Mercy. Each Mercy adds an effect to the Paladin's Lay on Hands ability. Keep Lay on Hands. Heal. Whenever the Paladin uses Lay on Hands to heal damage to a target, the target also receives the additional effects from all the mercies possessed by the Paladin. Mercy stun. Get rid of stuns. Staggered. Sickened or shaken. Poisoned. Look at that. And the more it's like Grease Twistians stuff we do. Divine Health. 3rd level, the Paladin is immune to all diseases. All diseases including supernatural and magical diseases, including mummy rot. Mummy rot? What the hell? Channel positive energy. The supernatural ability to channel positive energy like a cleric. Using this consumes 2 of her lay on hands abilities. And she can be used to cause or heal damage. We figure out who's going to be the tank, who's going to be the healer. No positive energy. Aura of Resolve. The Paladin is immune to charm spells in level 8. And then allies within 10 feet gain +4 to resisting charm as well. Smite Evil. Mark of Justice. Use 2 uses of Smite Evil to use Smite Evil for all allies for 1 minute. Paladin chooses 1 target. Paladin's allies add her charisma bonus. The Paladin's allies add her charisma bonus. And to their attack rolls, and add her paladin level to all damage rolls. So paladins. You should really not use him or her. Use like be more specific, like the paladin. That can get confusing. The paladin's level. Yeah. My evil attacks automatically bypass any damage resistance as well. Damage reduction. Awesome. War of Faith. Paladin's weapons are treated as good. Cool. Gonna need her. She's gonna be good against fighting the demons. Level 17, immune to compulsion, spell-like abilities. Holy Champion in level 20. Paladin becomes a conduit for the power of her god. Gain 10 damage reduction against evil. The lay on hands of channel positive energy heals the maximum possible amount. You can do some healing. So I'm confused. She's got so far shield focus. Shield focus. Dodge. Armor. Okay. Previously a thief, wasn't she? Really pick your own team, play on hard, but and
you can trust me.
Camellia. Shaman Spirit Hunter. You can get little spells. Eventually, fast progression. Trickery. Skill focus trickery. Courtier adds persuasion trickery to list of her class skills. This gains quite a bit of trickery then. Double trickery. If it's already a class skill, she gains +1 to that skill. Yeah. Green Faith is a naturalistic philosophy based on the belief that natural forces are worthy of attention and respect. Followers of the Green Faith meditate daily, commune with natural forms of power, and show respect to nature and all things. Trickery. Simple weapons, light armor, medium armor. Wanted object. Spirit weapon. Hex. Shamans learned hexes. Grant her powers or weaken foes. New ones later on. The standard action that doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. Healing. That's the Cure Light Wound spell. Using the Shaman's caster level, once creatures benefit from the healing hex, it cannot benefit from it again for 24 hours. That's a big shit healer though. I can buff my pets. In addition, all animals within 30 feet of the shaman receive a sacred bonus on all saving throws equal to the shaman's charisma modifier. Who is going to be our hero? Is it even a hero? I should check out the companions first. So, find the Wrath of the Righteous Companions. Really do that. Witch, Scoundrel, Succubus, Ingalia, Paladin, Half-Elf Spirit, Human Cleric, Social. Later on, there's a cleric, but starts at level 7, really? I won't get him to level 7. Find a Wrath of the Righteous, best healing companion. I'm thinking, might get might have another break anyway. Just sort that out then. Anyway, yeah, who's like gonna be the best healer companion? Social and Daeron are both classes traditionally used for healing. For the Zata route, you get another companion who told folks well as a healer. Daeron. Daeron is evil though. Social looks like the best one, but don't you get him until later, level 7? I don't want to like start these off on healing paths and then continue with that. There's a shaman. Can't really heal though, can she? What's she best at? Charisma. She best at trickery. There is a trickery, isn't she? And then like a rogue. Then the second best is perception, sort of class skill, or nature. Nature or religion. Windwag, that's +5. Windwag's class skill. See, there's the most knowledge of the world. Perception. Dog doesn't appear in the list. That's so racist. Dog should appear there. He's got a perception in him, I believe. Windwag already has law nature. Could do religion with her. I don't know. Oh, I've saved it. I can reload. Just want to check out what she's got first. Oh my god. Ameliorating. Shaman can touch a creature to protect it from negative conditions and suppress their effects. Shaman chooses one of the following conditions each time she uses this hex. Dazzled, fatigue, shaken, or sick. Protect them. The target is afflicted with the chosen condition. The condition is suppressed. Plus they gain +4 against resisting it as well. For 24 hours, wow. Do different things. Dazzle, fatigue, shaken, sicken. Diseases, inhaled poisons, and noxious gaseous effects are negated in a 10-foot area aura around the shaman for a number of minutes equal to a level. Effects caused by spells whose level is more than half the shaman's class level are unaffected. Spell level is more than half the shaman's character level. Should be fine. Should be fine. It's around your level. Character level is generally slightly higher than half your spell level, I think, isn't it? Level 10, you've unlocked level 5 spells. Generally around that mark. We do. Oh my god, here we go. Several hours is signed. Oh man. Ooh. I'll just read these. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. Anyway, and I'm gonna play for a while. Need to decide. Getting the game with more decisions. Like, that's gonna be who we're gonna
Meditate
have.
on your mistakes.
To command.
Might make you feel better.
No reason to pause.
Like in the auto modern soul as well. Dog now has the most armor. 23 already. 21 on her. 23 when you buffed up mage armor. Sometimes you just can't save everyone.